Hey guys, how you doing? Ron Raymond here from the Raymond Report with your free NBA previews and predictions for a full Friday. That's right, it is Thursday, March 11th. Hopefully you're having yourself a good start to your day. As always, don't forget, subscribe to our channel by tapping that notification bell in the top right-hand corner or hit the subscribe button below this video on your mobile device. And make sure to check us out each and every weekdays, Monday to Friday, 11 a.m. to noon now on the Raymond Report live sports betting podcast. A bit of an investment show. We like to talk about the sports betting markets, and hopefully we can make you some money betting on sports. In fact, check out Streakcatcher.com. Put one pick a day and follow the leader here. Nano55 is on a 5-game win streak, and you can bet their plays each and every day. Polar bet Eddie, and Eddie's back on a winning streak. Look at that. Eddie just came out of nowhere. He had a 9-game win streak, or actually a 12-game win streak. And look at Eddie. He's right back at it. In fact, it was a 13-game win streak. So I don't want to shortchange Eddie, but Eddie's was on a good roll last week. And we'll see what's going to happen today here on the Streakcatcher.com. All right, let's take a look here at the Pistons taking on the Charlotte Hornets. We've got 11 games here today on the NBA circuit. Now, the Hornets entered this one as a 4-point favorite. The over-under is set at 225. ATS forecast, computer pick, going to lean with the Hornets, 111 to 101. The over-under at 212.67. 60% chance of covering the spread here today for the Pistons, who are coming off a 114-104 loss prior to the All-Star break against the New York Knicks. And the Kogo today on this game is at 31%. The last 2 games for Detroit have gone over, but the last 6 for the Hornets have gone over the total. Atlanta taking on the Toronto Raptors in Tampa Bay. The Raptors a 3-point home underdog in this one. Over-under set at 225. ATS forecast, computer pick, gonna lean with the Atlanta Hawks. 114 to 113, the over-under at 228.4. Looking at the Raptors here. 2-game losing streak prior to the All-Star break, but the last 4 have gone over the total, and your Kogo on this game is at 40%. Kogo stands for chance of game going over the total. Boston Celtics taking on the Brooklyn Nets, the hot Brooklyn Nets. In fact, when you look at the Nets on the season, 24-13, they were on a 2-game win streak prior to the All-Star break. They're a 2-point favorite here tonight against the Celtics. Over-under set at 233. Forecast sees a 1-point victory for Brooklyn and a cover for Boston. 113 to 112, the over-under at 226.24. So it does like this game to go under the total. And looking at the Kogos at 36, so the Kogo agrees with the percentage play of this game going under. Boston 19-17 on the year. They really need to start the second half on a winning note. Minnesota taking on the Pelicans. Now New Orleans an 8.5-point home court favorite tonight. Over-under set at 238. ATS forecast, computer pick, gonna lean with the Pels here. 122 to 111, the over-under at 233.75. 64% chance of covering for New Orleans. 81 for the Minnesota Timberwolves, who are on a 9-game straight up and ATS losing streak prior to the All-Star break. They're on 7 days rest. And looking at the Kogo tonight, it's at 36%. And the value index here, New Orleans, we had them at 0.57. They're way overvalued at 8.5. Orlando, I'll get that out there. Orlando taking on the Miami Heat. 109 to 103 is our computer pick. The over-under at 213.08. The bookmakers, however, have Miami a 7.5-point favorite. The over-under set at 212.5. And we got the Heat winning by 6. So we have Orlando covering. And we have this game going over the total. The Kogo's at 52%. And Miami's last 3 games have gone under the total. But I got a nice system on the under on the Miami game. You can check it out today on our live podcast. New York taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. Now the Bucks a 10.5-point home court favorite. Over-under set at 224. ATS forecast, computer pick, gonna lean with a Bucks victory. 121 to 106. The over-under at 228.69. So it does like it to go over the total. 224 is the over-under here on this game. And we all know New York's played a lot of unders this year, but their last 2 games have gone over, but the Milwaukee Bucks' last 3 games have gone under the total. The Kogo is at 59%. Now, this is an interesting line. The Chicago Bulls, a 4-point home court favorite. The over-under set at 226.5. ATS forecast, computer pick, gonna lean with the Sixers here. 117 to 108. The over-under at 225.98. Looking at the Chicago Bulls here. 55% chance of covering, 40% for the Sixers. Last 3 games for Philly have gone over the total, and the Kogo at 30%. And maybe that's because Embiid probably won't be in the lineup here tonight for Philly due to COVID protocols. But keep an eye out on the wire to see if that's been confirmed or not. In fact, I'll do a quick scan right now on my reports here. And Philly, where are you, Philly? Yeah, Embiid's out and so is Simmons, so that is why the line is -4 for the Bulls. All right, so we solved that problem. And Dallas taking on the Oklahoma City Thunder. Dallas coming off a big win last night over San Antonio. In fact, a 115-104 victory. The over-under set at 218.5. ATS forecast, computer pick, gonna lean with the Mavs here. 115-106, the over-under at 221.84. 55% chance of covering for OKC. They're on 6 days rest, where Dallas playing a back-to-back game situation, and your Kogo is at 60%. Golden State taking on the LA Clippers tonight, and the Clippers at the Staples Center. It's a 7.5 point home court favorite. The over-under set at 230.5. ATS forecast, computer pick, gonna lean with the Clippers here by 11. 119-108, the over-under at 228.02. 72% chance of covering for the Clippers. And that All-Star break came at a good point because they were on a 3 straight up and ATS losing streak. But same thing with Golden State. They were in the same boat. 3 straight up losses, 3 straight up ATS, and the last 3 games for Golden State have gone under. So the good news is one of these teams is going to snap that 3-game losing streak this evening. Phoenix taking on the Portland Trailblazers. Now the Trailblazers, a 4.5 point home court underdog tonight against Phoenix. Over-under is set at 226.5. ATS forecast, computer pick, sees a 3-point victory by the underdog here. Portland Trailblazers, 114-111. Over-under at 226.32. So it does like this game. Look at that, right on the number. Just a hair under the total. In fact, it's so tight, it'll probably won't even touch that total. 50% chance on the Kogo, so as you can see, stay away from the total in that game. And your final game of the night involves a team in the NBA that's on a 13-game losing streak. That's right, the Houston Rockets. They're going anywhere but up. And looking at the home court favorite tonight, the Sacramento Kings. Buddy Buckets, haven't said that in a while. Buddy Buckets and the Sacramento Kings, a 4-point favorite. Over-under at 228. Forecast, gonna lean with the Kings here, 117-111. The over-under at 228.47. The last 3 games for Sacramento went over the total. And let's take a look at the ATS record for the Houston Rockets. 6 ATS losses, and the Kogo is at 39%. All right, guys, don't forget, check out Streakcatcher.com, Streakcatcher.com. Make 1 pick a day and invest. And I'm going to talk about this on the show here today. This is a great site to start investing. And what you want to do is you want to bet the hot hand. Somebody here is like a guy like Eddie, Polar Bear, Nano 55. They're on a 3-game win streak. So you get their selections, and what you do is you progressive bet. You start really low. Say your budget is low. You start off with, say, $25, and if you win, you go to $50. If you win, you go to $100, and then you start back again from $25. But you want to bet the hot hand here, and hopefully that can make you some money here on the StreetCatcher.com website. All right, folks, have yourself a great rest of your full Friday. That's right, that's a Thursday. It is March 11th. And hopefully you'll catch us live today, 11 to noon, right here on the Raymond Report Sports Betting Podcast channel. And if you miss it, don't worry. You can catch the replay. And as always, shop for value, play those percentages. We'll see you back shortly with another Raymond Report.